your host, Invisible DFS. Let's go ahead and jump to my cheap plays, guys. We're gonna go ahead and check out my cheap plays where I give you guys some of the cheap plays that I like that are 5K and below on both DK and FD. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that right now. Alright, guys, I'm recording this a little bit earlier, very early. So basically, the slate just started, so that's why I'm not showing any lineups today. So, because I had to do it early today, so I can try to get an early sleep because I have to be up early. So let's go ahead and jump to it now. So I have Dennis Smith here. So the reason I have Dennis Smith, I don't know if he is going to play. So I know he missed the last game because of personal, but I find out he kind of missed the flight or miss because when I check the news, it looks like right now him and the coach might not be in the same page. I think the same thing happened last year in Dallas, so that's not good at all. I mean, like that's not the way you wanna, start the season. So because that's more than personal. That's like a problem between the player and the coach. But anyway, I have him in there because he basically did one man standing. Because that other kid, man, he played 22 minutes and he had 3 turnovers and no points and like 2 rebounds, something like that. He basically did nothing. So if Dennis Smith somehow get the coach let him play, he might be playing heavy minutes, all right? Because he basically did one man standing in that team as far as a true point guard. So we'll see because Antiquilina, I don't know. I thought this kid was gonna be something, but he doesn't look like it. Anyway, so yeah, that's the reason I have him in there as a. But I don't really like any of the point guard that is 5K and below. Colin Sexton has a good matchup tomorrow. I mean, well, unless if he get to play, unless if Porter's on him or something. But I believe he got a good matchup tomorrow, and he's been playing 30 minutes, so that's really good at 5.4K if you want to take a chance on. But I will try. Dennis Smith is definitely a guy I'm looking to play if I know for sure he's gonna start, and most likely if he start, he might be playing in the at least 25 minutes for that price. I definitely want to take a chance on him. And then Colin Sexton, I already talked about him. Smart, the same thing for shooting guard. I also don't like any guy that are 5K and below. But if I had to choose two of them, Bogdanovic and Smart will be the one. Smart is a player that can do a little bit of everything. Bogdanovic, he's can score. So against Charlotte, so that game will be very competitive most likely because right now both teams doesn't look into good. So that's a guy you can go to if you want to do that. Marcus Morris, since the first game, he hasn't really been playing as good as he did in the first game, but the minutes are still there. I believe he played 29 minutes last game, so they're still there. Points also, the minutes are there, and he's also not been bad. Average 25 fantasy points, so that's not bad for his price. Bijelika, finally, he played actually some good minutes. Out of nowhere, he actually played some good minutes, and he did really good, 34 fantasy points. So it's good to see him playing those kind of minutes. So most likely that might not happen again, but definitely, that's a guy if you want to take a chance on, you can. Grant Williams, 3.5K. Grant Williams is a good per minute as far as fantasy points per minute, but he doesn't play that many minutes. He have yet to go over 20 minutes. That's the problem, but it is the minimum price. So if there's a guy that in that price that you want to take a chance on, you can do that. So 19-21, well, he played 21 minutes the second game. So I thought he would be playing more minutes, but he didn't do that. Carly Stein, the problem is he's back. He's gonna play tomorrow, but not sure how many minutes he will be playing. So so that's another guy if you wanna take a chance on. You never know. All right, and Schroeder. Look, I like him. The last 2 games has been amazing. The guy looked to score, and against Portland, definitely could be a game that could be going back and forth unless they are playing at home, so a better chance for them not to get blown out. J Rich 5.3K. I like the fact J Rich can do a little bit of everything, and he still had 30 fantasy points even with embed back, and of course, so at 5.3K, definitely guy if you want to take a chance on, you can. Fournier 5 point, that's the lowest he's been. I don't think he ever been on the 5.5K before. Um, so Fournier, the minutes when it's come for minutes, the minutes are there for him. And I'm clicking on J Rich against New York. Definitely, if you want to take average 28.5 fantasy point in 3 games, so that's not bad at all. And the guy is one. The thing about it, you have a lot of guys in Orlando that can do a little bit of everything. So, but against New York, definitely, I can see him go over 30 fantasy point because Fournier can score and can also do a lot of different things. So, Utah Bogdanovich, this guy has been good since he came back. He was hurt, but if we look, he averaged 34.5 fantasy point, and his price went down. And Brook Lopez, I've been riding him for the last 3 games, and he has been good. So against Boston, you're looking at those matchups, you're like, that's gonna be a defensive matchup, but there's nobody in Boston as far as defense when it's come for the center position. So definitely a guy I want to take on. I put Thomas there, but I would probably replace him with Dennis Smith because Thomas only cap at 20 minutes. He won't go over that. And OG, he has 2 amazing games where he go over 40 fantasy points the last 2 games. So that price, and of course Hachimura. This kid, the minutes are there now, and he's balling, he's getting his confidence. So definitely, I'm looking to play him in a lot of fantasy teams. Definitely tomorrow night. Alright, so Wednesday night, it's a 11 game slate, by the way, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump to my 5 players where I'm going to give you guys my cheap player, of course, the 3 core players, and of course, the star of the night. When I was making I only make a couple of lineups, and it was so easy as far as DK, but FD was completely different because there's a lot of guys in the shooting guard and point guard position I didn't really like when I was looking for a cheap play. So it looks like I might just try to level that team out, So let's jump to it, and so you guys can see who I got, and open there go off. All right, so Davis. By the way, guys, I'm hoping Davis play tonight, and hopefully because you never know with Davis. All right, so let's jump to it. So for FD, guys, I'm going to start with my cheap play, okay? I'm going to put Smith in there. And based on news, we should get the news early. So by 5 o'clock, at the latest 6 o'clock, I will be posting on YouTube, comment and let you guys know if I'm going to keep him as my cheap play and if I switch to somebody else. But for right now, on FD, he is my Steve play, Dennis Smith. And then my first core player, guys, I'm going with another Dennis, and that's Dennis Schroeder. Alright, basically I already talked about Dennis Smith. If he get to play against Orlando, and then he should be able to do his thing, and hopefully that's gonna be the game where he get out of the funk. So that's what I'm hoping for. The minutes should be there, and then just do your thing, man. Be confident and come out there and play ball. You don't have to look for anybody trying, because right now the kid is hurt his hamstring, so he's not even gonna be playing. So it's gonna be just you and your friend Antiquilina. All right. So then Shooter is, and then Dennis Smith is the cheap player, and Schroeder, I already talked about him. That guy, Dennis Schroeder I talk about him on for DK because it's 5.5K and below, but the kid can come and ball out as far as offensively, So, and he can do a little bit of give you an assist 2 and 3 in there. So then Schroeder, I like him at the shooting guard position for my Second core player, guys. I love this call right here, Ricky Rubio. Rubio will be my second core player at 6.5K. Love that price. I mean, he's in Phoenix now. That is, that was a good move for him against Golden State. That should be a fast pace. Phoenix can go fast or can go slow, so it doesn't matter. And Ricky Rubio has been balling, and Curry cannot stop anybody. There's no guard there can really stop him. The guy can give you steal here and there, get you some rebounds, and he's scoring. It's remember when Rubio was just got to the league, he couldn't shoot. He's shooting threes now. So with Rubio, I can see him get 35 and even 40 fantasy points in this game at 6.5K. I would welcome that. And then I'm going back to this guy again, the center position. I'm going back to Lopez. Like I mentioned earlier, Lopez, there's nobody in Boston that can actually stop him in the center position because, so I like him, and the minutes are there. Lopez has been rebound more. 3 years ago, this guy couldn't even rebound, but everything has changed. He's rebounding. It's like he's a whole different player. So scoring, and so because of that reason, the minutes are there. I guess he finally realized, hey man, if I don't go ahead and change my game, I might be out of the NBA, because he looks like he was out in the NBA when he was playing for the Lakers, but definitely rejuvenated last year, and then now, so Brook Lopez is my third core player, and then I'm staying in that game for my star guys. I'm going with Giannis. Last game he let a lot of us down against Boston. I know a lot of people probably want to stay away because they think that's a slow pace game, and of course it's Boston. People thinking about defensively, but Giannis, there's no defense for him. Maybe Kawhi, but nobody else. So nobody I can see and stop him there. And he should go back to at least get us 60. Of course, we're looking for more, but if based on how the night's going, we want at least 60 fantasy points. And the fact that is less than 12K, I think, for the first time. So Giannis is definitely gonna be my star of the night. Let's go to DK, and check out my 5 players, guys. So we're gonna start with the point guard position and go with Rubio. Yes, so I like Rubio in both places. 6.2K, 6.2, a little bit cheaper in DK. Like him, no need to say anymore. I already say what I need to say about Rubio. Alright, so alright guys, so my second core player, basically I'm gonna go with RJ. Right, 6.5K. And then there's a chance if Dennis Smith doesn't play, basically he's gonna be doing everything in that game. Even if Dennis Smith play, and based on how he play, he might play crappy. And I know I have Dennis Smith as my cheap play, that's why he's a cheap play, 2.9K. But Barrett gonna be like doing everything basically for that team. So the guy is scoring, he's stealing, rebound. So definitely RJ will be a core player for me. And the third core player, that's gonna be the surprise, guys, because this guy is a center, and I never thought I would play him as a core player, but based on what he did so far for the season at 6.2K, I believe that's the price. What is it? Oh, it's 6.5. At 6.5K, average 41.4 fantasy points. The minutes are there. The man has been rebounding, even scoring. 33.3 fantasy. Minutes a game. So I will play him as a core player against Chicago. Nobody should be able to stop him getting on the board. All right. To be honest, I like him, and I like Kevin Love on that game. All right. So as far as my cheap play, I'm going with OG. The last two games, OG proved me that he can score. We already know he can defense, rebounding, and do all those other little stuff. But he's scoring now too. So, and he can get black. So, and then the coach want OG to be that glue guy on defense. So the minutes are guaranteed for him no matter what, even if he is not scoring. So that can lead to more steal, blocks, etc. So OG is my cheap play. And then for the star, alright guys. So the star, when you're looking at Kawhi, I mean the price 8.8K. Alright. So I'm basically gonna give you the choice between Kawhi. You have Kawhi at 8.8K. So I had two choices. Either go with Kawhi or go with Brogdon, because of what Brogdon been doing. Brogdon has been playing out of his mind. The thing about Brogdon, his floor is not as high as Kawhi. That's the only thing. And then he's what, 1.5, basically 1.5K lower than Kawhi. So I'm gonna go with Kawhi as my star against Utah, because that's a game most likely at Utah can keep it close, and hopefully that will keep Kawhi on the floor. And then 8.8K, if Kawhi just get to 60 finishing like he did last game, that would be lovely. But anything 50 and up, because that's why I decided to go with him at 8.8K. So my 5 players are Ricky Rubio, RJ, OG, Kawhi, and TT. For FD, you have Dennis Smith as my cheap play. Ricky Rubio, the only player that I have on both sides right now. And Giannis is my star of the night. Brook Lopez is another core player. And then Dennis Schroeder. Alright. So guys, that's basically it. Please like the button. Please, I need those likes, guys. I need them. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming to and check out the videos. Hopefully by the end of the night, hopefully you guys are having a great night in fantasy basketball. And the thing about it, if you can just come out with either you win a little bit more than you spend, that is really good. But of course, all we want to do is hit one of those big one, and then that can cover us. Because once you hit one of those big one, you basically in the club where you can actually spend more money, get on those big GGPs, because GGPs that's even 25 and above or 20 and above, where you can play less people and a better chance to win. That's basically what it's all about, guys. A lot of those guys, not because they're better than you, it's because they have a bigger pocket than you. Alright, so remember that. Alright guys, so again, I'm out. Appreciate you guys. Let's me end it with the outro. I'm out, guys.